God. Good morning. So back on the river today, early. I'm going to aim for about 20 kilometres today. I'm going to stop just short of Hogwash Bend because that's a very popular camping site, and being school holidays and the day after everyone would have been packing, there's likely to be a lot of people there. So I'm going to find a nice wild camp somewhere just before it, which does mean only 20 k's today, but that's fine. It just means I'll pull up at a reasonable hour. She's a pretty grey day today. It's very quiet except for the birds, which is really lovely. Oh, watch this. You probably can't see it properly. I love it when the pelicans come. They're just flying along gracefully, and then all of a sudden they stick their legs out and they just plummet to the to the river because they've seen a fish. Looks so gangly and awkward. It's quite funny. They look absolutely beautifully graceful as they're cruising along until they do something like that. So last night, yeah, I remember now why I don't put my tent out in an open spot on a full moon night. I didn't get much sleep last night. It was very bright, and because of that I think birds just didn't stop all night. I think it's black swan mating season. There was a lot of splashing and honking going on last night. It's amazing that such big birds can actually fly, to be perfectly honest. Oh, I think today's going to be a little bit of a struggle. Not great weather, not much sleep. Oh well. These days happen. You just got to get through them. I've come across a few of these abandoned old, quite substantial houses today. There's an orange orchard right next to the river. So Waikerie, when I was a kid, was known for its oranges. A lot of them unfortunately have been pulled out now, but it's a sign of the times. The market just isn't there, I guess. Nice to see that some still remain. I've been going very slowly this morning. Even though the current's giving me a push, I do tend to conserve energy, let's say, which invariably means I go a bit slower. But it's really enjoyable because I get to appreciate all of the nature that's around me. I'm not trying hard to paddle past it. How's it going? Good.
How long have you been on the water for?
2 days now. I started in Waikerie. Yeah,
Oh, right.
just going to Morgan this time.
Oh, that's not bad.
Slowly making my way down.
Yeah, well, you're going to have some nice weather for it, hopefully.
Oh, hopefully. It's bloody freezing today.
It's meant to get calmer and
Yeah.
it's going to warm up, but it's just going to
No.
be calmer and not going to get that rain.
That's true. No rain would be nice as well.
Yeah.
Gee, the flow's quite good at the moment.
Sorry?
The flow looks like it's quite good at the
Yeah,
moment.
it is, yeah. This last week we've really opened it up, so we've
Yeah.
tripled the flow that we did have.
Yep.
Yeah.
Noticed it this
Lake
morning.
Victoria and,
Ah,
now there's sort of rains that happened up in the Uplands River and
Yeah.
right up the top sort of thing that's
Nice.
finally getting to us here.
so how long is it going to be this nice for?
Anyone's guess.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Beautiful. Well, thank you very much, sir. Have a lovely day. Cheers. Thank you. Look at the flow coming over. Isn't that brilliant? So apparently the flow is about 3 times what it normally is at the moment, and you can certainly tell, certainly from these gates, they're roaring over. That's brilliant. That's going to give me a nice little push. I haven't been able to feel my feet or ankles or calves for about the last 2 hours. That's one of the problems with paddling in winter, is it is cold, but the wind is really, when it comes through, it's basically like a fridge on your wet legs. So again, one of the problems with paddling an open canoe with a double blade. But I choose to do this, so I really shouldn't whinge. There's a bit of wind and it is a headwind, so I'm going to try and knock this 10 kilometres out fairly quickly. I'm certainly not going to go as slow as I have been this morning. I'd like to set up camp and get dry and get a fire going so that I can sit out and enjoy it, because I would have really liked to last night. I just didn't have enough wood. So hopefully I'll find a good spot tonight that has a reasonable amount of firewood, somewhere that's not buggy, and it's hopefully not going to rain. There's no sugarcoating this. Paddling into a wind on a cold day just isn't really much fun. Never mind. Yeah. Today's been challenging. I just have not felt it today. We've had glimpses of sun. It looks like we've got more coming, which is great. I'm tired and I'm cold. So I'm just going to punch out these last 4Ks, get into camp and settle in for the night. So this is camp for the night. I'm at Hogwash Bend. And the sun is setting on those beautiful cliffs opposite. Well, I didn't get in 4 kilometres. I actually pulled up about 8 kilometres down from where I said I was going to push for the last 4. The campsite, or the area that looked like it was going to be good for campsites on Google Maps, was quite steep, and I didn't feel like carrying all my gear up a very steep hill. So I kept going until I got to Hogwash Bend, which is an established campsite. I was just lucky that there was one empty. My canoe's just over there and it's nice and flat. It was nice and easy. That's what I felt like tonight. It was a bit of a slog today. So I'm baking my potato for tonight. I'm going to have garlic butter, sardines and corn on a roast spud. Should be quite nice. I'm also boiling my eggs for the morning because it's going to get down so low. It'll be like them being in a fridge anyway. So that'll make tomorrow a bit quicker, a bit easier. And then I'm just going to sit back, have a couple of nice little wines and chill out for the evening and go to bed quite soon because I'm quite pooped.